Hey, it's Mark here. Your print collections are super important. We're going to talk about two different components. Again, it's on the PDF. One is your individual wall art collections that look just like this. They're just that. They are individual items that are put together to tell a story on the wall that's presented as individual artwork. Your next one are your storyboards. What I mean by storyboards is your galleries, it's your storyboards, depending how you talk about it, where you've got your print in the mat, in the frame, where it's got a hero shot, and then in this case, you've got 3 underneath as well. All right, so here's a few things that you need to know about. For starters, when you're choosing your collections or for your individual, let's talk about that one first. You need to make sure that you choose the right layouts with the right ratios. You've got some examples here. Now, I want to bring you down to where it says 30 by 12 and 212 by 12. So the reason is because this is it here. 30 inches by 12, 12 by 12. Now, if that's going into a bedroom, that's going to look beautiful above a cot, above a bed head, in a kid's room, in a playroom. If that's going to go above, say, a 4-seater couch on an 8-meter wall in a large open living area, that's going to look ridiculously small. So I guess in ProSelect or Fundy, whichever you choose, when you're selecting your artwork with your clients, you can go 20 by 12 by 12 and 30 by 12 is going to be too small. I would recommend a 50 by 20 and 220 by 20s because it's going to give you that length that you need in a canvas or the wood print or the metal, and let the image jump out at you and let it be all about the artwork. Or you could do it as a 40 by 16 and 2 16 by 16s, put them in a frame because the frame's going to really kind of bulk it up a bit, so it's going to look like it's actually bigger. Now, when I'm talking about the print, it's the size of the print, not the outside of the entire frame, okay? So 40 by 16 and a 16 by 16 inch squares, those 16 by 16, add the mounting, add the mat, will end up being about a 20 by 20 anyway, alrighty? So, I guess what you want to do is have a bigger one and a smaller one for bedrooms and for nurseries and for playrooms and for the bathroom and for a pool room that's quite small. Then you want your bigger sizes for the dining area, the family room, the entrance, your master bedroom. So that means if you are shooting to sell with the end product in mind, if the client tells you it's going above my 4-seater couch, is an 8-meter wall in an open living area, you know that it needs to be big. You know what size is going to suit you. So what I want you to do, take that information and choose your collections. I've got a few examples here for you. Contact your labs because your labs will have some preferred collections and layouts as well. Now, talking about your labs and your layouts, if you work with Brilliant Prints in Australia, because I'm Australian, Brilliant Prints in Queensland, Australia, they have the Mark Rossetto wall art collections. They're all my favorite collections, all right? They're the ones that I've sold time and time and time and time again. It's already designed for you. It's already there for you. They've already priced it up. All you have to do is place the order, which makes life really, really easy. Now, if you're using a Fundy Designer software, you can kind of download the Mark Rossetto collections in the templates and the layouts. Now, the best part is if you're using BPro and Fundy at the same time, you're in a match made in heaven because both of them are identical. The layouts, the templates, the sizes, everything. So I've done half the work already for you and designed your layouts, which is going to make your job super, super duper easy, okay? So BPro is Brilliant Prints in Australia. Fundy is the software. Check out the resources linked because it's in there as well. If not, create your own collections. But what I want you to be is make sure you're flexible. Make sure whatever you do, you have a bigger one and a smaller one, or a big one and a medium one and a bigger one. Don't call it big, medium, small though. Because when you are selling your artwork, you need to know where it's going to go in their home, and then you're going to sell the size according to where it's going to be placed in their home to make it look its best. As a photographer, you're not going to sell a 50 by 20 inch pano with two 20 by 20 inches in a child's, like a nursery above a cot. It would be ginormous. It'll just look stupid. So just make sure you're choosing the artwork for your clients as well. Okay, the gallery collections, the storyboards, whatever words you want to use there. That's these ones here. When we're looking at your storyboards, you can do it as a big picture with 3 underneath. You can do it as a gallery 9, which would have 3 photos in it. You can do it as a gallery 3. You can do it vertically, horizontally, whichever you like. Again, what I recommend though, big one, small one. So this is a 20 by 20 inch white frame gallery. I would do exactly the same thing in a 30 by 30, which means this is perfect for an entrance or a bedroom or a hallway. A 30 by 30 would be beautiful as above a buffet in an entrance when you walk in, or above a bed, or in a particular spot that you walk past as that hero piece so you can discover the story. But again, 20 by 20, 30 by 30. Then do a 20 by 30 rectangle, and then maybe do a 30 by 40 with the same ratios and crops and everything. All right. So when you're choosing your collections, make sure that you choose your individual wall art collections and then your storyboard collections, because some people love the idea of being able to get these prints and move them around. How easy would it be for you to take this prints here, those 3, and put that in the one room, and then move this little girl's head, this print down here, and then there's a 4 there, and you can build to it. It's beautiful. It's a great collection. It's a great story, and you can add to it. It's got lots of personality. Where other people would just prefer one hero piece, which looks amazing, which is why on the previous kind of video, if you just have one hero piece, it's not as complicated, but if you have the story, it's fantastic. And talking about the gallery story, some people don't want lots of individual wall art. Some people prefer just one hook and the one nail where you can just hang up your print in the one spot and it tells that story that's never going to be pulled apart or broken apart or lost or damaged. All right. Make sure you have the products to suit your clients, to suit your style. But either way, just like having a wall art, an album, a box, and your small art, you should be doing your wall collections, your storyboard collections, and then obviously the opportunity to do individual wall art as well, because you want to make sure you're reaching every single client who they might not love everything, but they'll love something. Something's gonna spark their eye. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.